Man, I don't know, I don't know where I am right now because like I'm trying to post this shit and like I'm trying to. I don't know what I've posted and what I've not, but you know, I know I just like I walked to the store to get one more Still Reserve, and I talked to my friend, um, Carlito. I love that guy. I do. Um, like so many times I try to hide myself. I do. I try to hide myself, but but, uh, but around Carlito, I could just be myself. Um, I can. I don't have to. I don't have to pretend to be nothing I'm not. Um, but I was walking home after Carlito, and I'm drunk as shit, and this cop picked me up. I'm living in Elephant Butte, and this cop picked me up, and I know him, and he knows me, and he was just so gentle to me. He was a good cop. There's just a lot of good cops out there. Like I was living on the streets of Albuquerque one time. Damn, what's wrong with the cigarette? What the fuck is wrong with this cigarette? It's not smoking. Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. But like I was living on the streets of Albuquerque one time, and it's like there's my mom and there's my father, and one point at time I thought it would be fun to do a family history. I did. I did family history, and my biggest source for my mother's side, he was a racist. Um, like my dad, he has dark skin. My dad has dark skin, and my dad started dating my mom, and this guy went to my grandfather, um, grandfather Max. My name is Gabriel Max. My birth name. My new name is Enrique Zoltano, but my birth name is Gabriel Max, and I was named after Gabriel, and I was named after Max, my father, my mother's father, Max Peterman, and he was named after Max Belling, a German boxer. Yeah. And he was German, although my mom's mixed. She's she's Scottish, she's Irish, she's Welsh, she's English, and obviously German. I had a Welsh ancestor who fought in the Third Battle of Chickamauga on the northern side, and I believe in the northern side. I believe in the United States. I don't think we should fight each other. I believe we should fucking be on the same side. Fuck shit. just like I'm a big fan of I'm a huge fan of Abraham Lincoln. I think he was an awesome man. R.I.P. No, I believe in the United States. Like I can see, like I used to watch the Dukes of Hazzard, and I can respect the Confederate flag, because the Confederate flag can, for so many, doesn't have to do with hatred towards anybody. It just has to do with pride towards yourself. So I can respect that. I used to love the Dukes of Hazzard. Fucking orange car, right? But I'm a northerner. I am. I love the united of our states. Fuck, man. But I went to the store to get more beer. I did, and I walked to the store, and because I don't have a vehicle. I had a vehicle at one point, but I got rid of it because I don't want to pay gas or insurance or, like, it's all the fucking joke. You're all a bunch of fucking bitches, and not me. But anyways, no, I went and I got some more beer, and my friend Carlito was working there, and damn, I love Carlito. I do. Fucking A, I love that guy. Because it's back and forth when I talk with him. It's just like I talk with so many other men, and it's just like, fucking A, they're just like repeating what has been told to them, and it's just like not a conversation. Ew. But with Carlito, it's always conversation, and I love it. But I was walking home. And it's dark out now. It's dark. See, it's dark. It's dark out there, and dark. I was walking home in the dark, and I was just fucking walking home in the dark, and fuck, I didn't even have any protection on me. So like, if a pack of coyotes came at me, like, I'd have to just fucking slam it. Because I usually have my knife on me to try to fight the coyotes if they ever come at me. But this cop, he came. I was in the middle of the road. I was in the middle of nowhere. this cop came up and he stopped me, and he like I gave him my ID. I did. I gave him my ID. I did. And it's all good. It's all good. Cause I knew this guy, and gave him my ID, and it's all good. And he drove me home. He did. He drove me home. This cop. Like I was in Albuquerque one time, and this one kid, he wanted to fight me one time, and I wasn't trying to fight him at all, cause I didn't know this kid. I didn't know why he was trying to fight me. I was trying to figure it out, and if I ever tried to fight him, it wouldn't be fair. I would come at him from behind, and but I didn't want to come at from behind. I wanted to try to know who this kid was. And but anyways, there's this female cop. I was one time female Albuquerque cop, cause like one of my cousins, he's an Albuquerque cop, and I fear for his soul. I do. I fear for his soul. Fucking A. I fear for my cousin's soul. I met another one of my cousins, and he's a family man, and he loves to thrift store, and I do not fear for his soul at all. My other cousin, but this is his brother, and his brother is a cop in Albuquerque, but I fear for that cop's soul, just like I feel for my mother's soul. But anyways, this kid came up on me one time, and I'm all about de-escalation. Like most martial artists will tell you that, like, they pity anyone who's not a martial artist, right? And they don't want to, like, they think it's beneath them to engage martially in somebody who's below them. And like my cousin who was a cop in Albuquerque, I fear for his soul, because and I feel for his father's soul and his mother, my aunt. I feel for all of their souls. Damn, I feel for all of their souls. But I have this one cousin who I don't fear for his soul at all. He's just like I like I hang out with him one time, and he gave me this motorcycle, and I drove around in this motorcycle in his backyard, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you're riding it," you know. Like I was riding it, you know. So fuck yeah, I was riding it. And he loved the thrift store. I heard it, you know. Like, damn, like I got a good cousin out there, I do. And really good cousin out there. But my cousin, his brother, who is a cop in Albuquerque, damn, I feel for that guy's soul. I do. I fear for that guy's soul Oh my god, I feel for that guy's soul. But I was on the streets of Albuquerque, and I was writing stories. I wasn't fucking smoking meth. I've never smoked meth. I've never smoked fentanyl. I've never done any of that shit. I was writing stories on the streets of Albuquerque, and I wasn't doing anything wrong. I wasn't even though a third of Albuquerque was looking at me like I was the worst of fucking people in the world. God bless their soul. Fuck them. You hear what I'm saying? Um, but like this one kid, and I was trying to understand him. I was trying because like this kid, like I saw him one time. I saw him one time, and it was only after all this had happened between us that I saw him. That he was without his shirt. He didn't have a shirt on, and he had a six pack. He was fucking muscular, and I was like, oh my god, this guy might have been more of a challenge than I thought he might have been. Because I totally didn't think he was challenged at all. No, and I still to this day don't think he would have been challenged. Um, but I think he would have been challenged more than most of you. Um, and this I was walking home and just now, and this cop he picked me up and he drove me home, and I think he's a good man. The cop who drove me home is a good man. He just drove me home and he just boom plopped me down here, which was blessed. No, not really, because like I love walking through the dark because I am what is to be feared in the night. But whatever. No, it was blessed. It was blessed. And I think this cop was a good man. And anyways, all this shit had been happening to me on the streets of Albuquerque, and I was just like pissed at all the cops of Albuquerque. I was pissed at all the cops of Albuquerque. I was so fucking pissed. Every single fucking cop in Albuquerque. I was so fucking pissed at every single fucking cop in Albuquerque. And I was on the streets of Albuquerque one time, and there was one female cop. When I was at the height of like, fuck you bitches, you fucking evil fucking bitches who just perpetuate evil and you think you're good. No. Bullshit. And there was this female cop. She came up to me and she looked me in the eyes. She fucking looked me in the eyes and she looked at me as if I was an actual human being, right? And she gave me some strawberries. She gave me some strawberries. And she looked me in the eye as she was giving me these strawberries. And all of the emotions that I had been having, I just felt so ashamed of, because it's all about due process. It's all about like, we're all individuals. Seriously, we totally are. We're all individuals. And this Albuquerque film cop, she she restored my hope in humanity. And she gave me these strawberries. I was on the streets, and she just came up and she looked me in the eye, and she was like, "Here you go. There are these strawberries." And she meant it, you know. I fear for my cousin's soul. I do. Because that guy's a bitch. Just as his father and my aunt is. My cousin, I love him. The man who loves the thrift store. The man who loves the thrift store has a father and a mother who have no heart within them. Just as his brother has no heart within him. Because it's all about the heart. Like, this guy, he just drove me home just now. He didn't try to arrest me. He took my ID and I gave it to him. And, but he drove me home. And I would have loved to walk home on my own, because I love to walk. Like when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, my dad would come home from work at night, and he was just miserable. Bless his soul. And every night, either before or after he ate, he would go on a walk. And I never understood that until after my wife died. But I love to walk. I fucking love to walk. And it would have been a good walk, whether that cop had drove me home or not. But he drove me home because he was concerned about me, right? He was concerned. Like, how beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Like, what a beautiful man. What a beautiful man. He was concerned about me. What a beautiful man. You don't have to be concerned. No one has to be concerned about me. I just farted because I'm just fucking fine as fucking hell. And no one has to be concerned about me at all. Because I am a god. What a beautiful man this guy was. Who drove me home. This cop who drove me home. Thank you. Thank you. It reinforces my belief in love. That's it. It reinforces my belief in love. Like, what is power but love? And this guy, he drove me home. I was walking home and I was just stumbling all over the road. But I'm exactly where I need to be right now, and that's all that matters to me. But the fact that he was so concerned, and he did right by me. He did. He was a good cop who did right by me. Just like that woman in Albuquerque. She was a female cop, and she came up and she gave me these strawberries. She gave me these fucking strawberries, and it was just like, fuck. Like, there was these one cops, and I was in my favorite place. And they tried to chase me out of my favorite place in the world because of this fucking asshole who was trying to tag me. But whatever, that's a different story. And this fucking asshole. And I was pissed at the cops, and I wrote this poem. It was like, fuck you, cops. I was like, fuck you, cops. But like right after I wrote this poem that was like, fuck you, cops, it's like this woman, this female cop, she came up and she gave me these strawberries. And it was just like, fuck. What a world that we live in. What a world that we live in. Where I can be so right, but be so wrong at the same time. Right? Damn. What a beautiful woman this female cop was. So opposed to my fucking evil fucking cousin cop. No, like, what a bitch. That, no. Fuck my cousin cop. He's an evil fucking cop. And any of you who fucking oppose him to you, do not oppose yourself to me. Because I'm a child of Abraham. I'm a child of Abraham. And I love you way more than I love him. And that's what it means to be a child of Abraham. Because I love you way more than I love my fucking cousin cop who doesn't have any fucking principles in his fucking brain. Like, he's just fake. He's a poser. Like, I'm Gen X. He's not Gen X, but I'm Gen X. Actually, he might be Gen X. I don't know. But he's not. He's not. He's fucking not. He's a poser. He's fake. He's fake. My cousin cop in Albuquerque. He's a fake. But that woman who gave me those strawberries, she was real. And she gave me those strawberries right after I made that poem about fuck these guys. Fuck these cops who just fucked me over. They chased me out of my favorite spot. They chased me out of my favorite spot. These fucking cops. And it was at this it was at this coffee shop. And it was a local Albuquerque coffee shop. What is it called? It's my favorite local Albuquerque coffee shop. And I knew the owner. It was this female woman with short hair. And she always like she recognized me, and she would give me money every Christmas. And so when it happened, like, it wasn't her that did it. It was one of her employees who did it to me. And it was just like, oh, fuck you. Because he was an editor. He was an and he wanted to edit my stories, but I didn't want him to edit my stories because, like, I was just like, I was like, I like, I, I was just trying to just write stories. I wasn't trying to do anything. But he was just all about like, oh, and his ego got hurt that I didn't want him to edit my stories, but I didn't want anyone to edit my stories because like I wasn't trying to do anything with my stories, and he just got butthurt that I didn't want, and he just fucking called the cops on me, and but I think that's what happened, but like maybe she called the cops on me, maybe she did, but like for two for two holidays in a row, she actually gave me like $2,100. I forgot what it was, but she came up to me and she this owner of this coffee shop, she recognized me and she came up to me and she would give me a lot of money and she would like thank me and like I don't think it was her that called the cops on me. I think it was this bitch, her employee that called the cops on me, that got me kicked out of this spot. Um, but maybe it was her. And when these cops came to me, I'm like, I hope it wasn't her. I hope it wasn't her who did this because she's always been so kind to me. And but somebody called the cops on me, and this was my favorite spot, and this was my favorite spot in Albuquerque when I was homeless. It was, and this fucking little pathetic bitch. And I don't think it was her. I hope it wasn't her because it would break my heart to this day if it was her. It would totally break my heart because I don't think it was her because she always used to like every fucking holiday she gave me like fucking tons of money, and she came to me and she gave me her love. She gave me her love every fucking holiday. And so when those cops kicked me out of her place, when I think it was this guy, this editor, who was offended that I didn't let him edit my stories. I think that was like pathetic bitch. I think it was this guy, not her. But I don't know. All I know is that these cops came up to me one day and they were like, you can't be here anymore. You can't be in this place anymore.